Assalamu alaikum class 7th students. I hope you're doing great. I am Muhammad Kamal, your English subject teacher at the Educator Al-Noor campus, Baghdada, Mardan. Today, we are going to learn how to ask questions using the past simple tense. We will practice this by asking questions about a friend's holiday. This activity will help you understand how to form questions correctly and use the past simple tense. Understanding past simple questions. When we ask questions about things that happened in the past, we use the past simple tense. This often involves using did to help form the question. Let's look at a couple of examples to understand how to form these questions. Where go becomes where did you go? Sunshine becomes did the sun shine? Forming questions. Number 1. How get there? To ask about the method of travel, you start with how did and follow with the rest of the sentence. Number 2, who go with. To ask about the people involved, you start with who did and follow with the rest of the sentence. Number 3, where stay. To ask about the place of stay, you start with where did and follow with the rest of the sentence. Number 4, the weather good. To ask about the weather, you start with was and follow with the rest of the sentence. Number 5, what you think of the food. To ask about opinions on the food, you start with what did and follow with the rest of the sentence. Number 6, what do during the day. To ask about daily activities, you start with what did and follow with the rest of the sentence. Number 7, go out in the evenings. To ask about evening activities, you start with did you and follow with the rest of the sentence. Number 8, buy any souvenirs. To ask about souvenirs, you start with did you and follow with the rest of the sentence. Number 9, make any new friends. To ask about new friends, you start with did you and follow with the rest of the sentence. Number 10, how long the journey home take. To ask about the duration of the journey, you start with how long did and follow with the rest of the sentence. How to do this activity. Look at the prompt. Each prompt gives you a hint on what the question should be about. Number 2, use did for questions. Most questions will use did to help form the past simple question. Number 3, form the question. Put the words in the correct order to make a clear question. Detailed explanation. Let's take a closer look at how to form these questions. Number 1, prompt. How get there? Think about how to ask someone about their travel method. Formulate the questions starting with how did, followed by the rest of the words in the prompt. Number 2, prompt. The weather good. Think about how to ask if the weather was good. Formulate the question starting with was, followed by the rest of the words in the prompt. Number 3, prompt.